What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Pella First Take. We are back with our third rendition of the best show on TV right now. And Carl, we are officially legit now. We have been endorsed by a television personality.
Yep, it sounds like we're going viral. We've got 54 views and 3 likes.
Yeah, so that means that someone other than us has liked our show.
And I'll take it. Viral. Next step is viral.
So I had the opportunity to meet Katie Collette. She is the anchor of Wavy 10's morning show. That's NBC's show down in Virginia Beach. She's the lead anchor, and I showed her a clip of our show, and she said, "You guys know what you're doing." So it's official. We know what we're doing. We've been endorsed by a true television personality, and we are off and rolling. Going viral.
I knew it would happen. It was just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. I knew it would happen.
The word is on the streets. We're going to be on network TV before you know it. We're coming for you, Katie. All right. Anyways, let's get on with it. So today we are going to do the regular show. We're going to go over the losers bracket, the round 3 results. We spent 4 games in the loser bracket. Got the best bracket update, and of course we're going to preview the Elite 8. It's the heavy hitters are going at it this week, so we're going to have some fun with that. Carl, why don't you get us started with the recap?
Yes. So last week we had Dave versus Josh. And I picked Josh going into this one. I thought Dave, he had let me down the week before, and I got a little soft on Dave. And I thought, the Google reviews were going to bite him. Josh jumped out to a quick start, and I was like, woo, I think I had it picked right. But I think he watched the video of me trashing him and saying he's not, America doesn't run on Duncan anymore, and he turned it on. And
I warned you. What did I say last week?
I don't know. What did you say, Jason? I don't know.
Yeah, he's got this is deadline. You can't go against Dave in his mid-month deadline.
Oh, that's right. His deadline. I don't think it was the deadline. I think he just wanted to prove me wrong. He saw the video, he got pissed off, and he turned it on and tuned up Josh 3-1. So he is moving on to the next bracket, and we'll see if he can get back up into the winner's circle.
Well, Dave took care of him handily. 67,000 in sales, 40% first call close. The follow-up king got it done on first call closing. He was one of the best, actually tied for the best first call closes in the group last week. Had a great yield at 6,700. So he easily won 3-1. He's moving on and looking for Dave to do well in the next round. So that moves on to the Brett versus Kyle matchup. Now this one was close. So it was. Brett ended up winning 3-1. So the scoreboard doesn't really tell the whole story because Brett barely won in first call close. He only won by he only won by $400 in yield. Kyle did get him on the average job size, but what does it always come down to, Carl?
Google reviews.
Google reviews. Brett got a Google review, and so he ended up taking 3 categories. He actually did get the tiebreaker on volume if it came to that, but it wasn't by much, 34,000, 26,000. So Brett is moving on, sending Kyle to come back for the third place battle back as his best chance.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I was you picked that one right. I thought Kyle was going to rebound in the losers bracket. I was kind of soft on Brett. And I thought Kyle would be moving on, but he's had a decent month and been really focused. But like you said, those Google reviews, that's the name of the game in this tournament is those Google reviews, and it bit Kyle here, and he has bounced out of the tournament. So, but the next matchup, Chase versus Tim. This I kind of went out on a ledge there and picked Chase because Tim has been red hot. But I was right. I picked Chase. He did just enough to get it done. It wasn't pretty. I think it was like 25% first call close. AJS was 8,090. Had 1 review, and I think that's what it was the 1 review that got it done. Again, we're talking about Google reviews, but I think Chase is
Google reviews.
What's that?
We're always talking about Google reviews.
Always doing it. And that's why I picked Chase, because him and Shane are probably the top 2 on Google reviews. And I knew he was going to get that there. And if he can get close enough to the volume and all the other stats with Tim, he would win that close race, and that's what happened in this one.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Tim was going to take it. Tim did get out strong. He had 2 self-gens, locked that up quickly, and was rolling along with the sales. But he ran into a little bit of an injury and had to leave the game early. So we're pulling for Tim. We're rooting for him, and hope to see him back in the battle back very soon. But yeah, Chase took care of business, getting it done. So on to the Shane versus Jay. This one was a whooping. It was a whipping or a whooping. I don't know which one. Maybe it was both, because Shane would have beat anybody and everybody last week. He had a 40% first call close, at $11,000 yield, $18,000 average job size, 94,000 in sales. He got a Google review. He basically took it to Jay in every category. 1-4-0. Enough said. The defending champ. Moving on.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he is dialed in. He is focused. He's feeling it right now. He's going to be tough to beat. But we'll see what he does in the next round. And but what I'm looking for, Jason, I want to know who's got the best bracket. We're getting down to the end. I want to know who has picked them right.
I didn't have that in my weekly write-up, and I talked to Drew the other day. He's like, when am I going to know? I want to know how I'm doing. So, Drew, you're in third. So Julie still out front. She's got 13, but she's been joined by Teresa. They both have 13. How do I do that with my fingers? 13 correct picks. Leslie's got 12.5. You're probably, how do you get a half a pick? It's complicated. There's a whole science behind grading the bracket, which is me looking at it and just kind of have a feel for who's doing well. So Leslie's doing well. She's got 12.5. Drew and Jim are tied with 12. And then Jay, Brett, and George have 11.5, that mystery half. And then there's 6 others with 11. So there's a lot of people that are still in this best bracket. Remember, you guys are all going for, there's going to be 4 winners, $50 Amazon gift card to each. And there's a lot of folks left in this one. So that'll be a lot of fun to keep an eye on as we go forward. So Carl, let's talk the heavy hitters round 4. We got some good games on tap.
All right, well, hold on. Let me
Oh, here we go. What is this?
You know what I'm taking? You know what I'm taking in the first heavy hitter?
I don't know. Is that a hairnet? Are you
Oh no.
Burger King later today?
Oh no, it's my black belt, buddy.
Okay. You're supposed to put the black belt on your waist. It goes on your waist.
Listen.
I'm listening. It goes on your waist.
I learned from Mr. Miyagi. Okay. Mr. Miyagi. So Chris versus George. I'm taking Mr. Ninja Nemeth. Yes, I am going against Chris Thomas, the number 1 pick, for the upset, because he's going to pull his inner Miyagi chi and just breeze right by Chris this week. He's had a 300K month last month, and he's already dropped 81,000 this week. I know Chris is got a lot in the pipeline there, but I think I'm believing in Mr. Ninja Nemeth this week.
Okay, I don't know. Now this one's going to be fun to watch. They had $160,000 in sales on the first day this week, so we're already a little ways in. And there was no contest last week that had totaled between 2 people 160,000. These 2 just did it in day 1, so this is going to be a fun one to watch. I'll give you that. But George never does enough to win. He's won 1 belt, yes, so he's done it once, but he hasn't won anything else. So he's just. He's a bridesmaid. He just can't quite get all the way there. I am worried about George's reviews. I don't know what you're doing there with your scissors or whatever that is. Chris is going to win self-gens. He's going to win first call close. He's going to win yield. Sayonara, Mr. Miyagi, Mr. Nemeth. We will see.
Energy is coming out. Mr. Nemeth is going to win.
No, it's Chris. It's Chris.
We'll see.
Okay, enough about that. Take your hairnet off.
Am I throwing you off here with my my ninja stuff?
I don't think ninjas practice karate. I'll have to get with George on that. I think you're talking different languages. All right, so on to the Henry versus Leslie battle. So everyone's talking about Leslie this, Leslie that, won the belt. It's the Pella Bella. Look at me, I'm beautiful. I got a twin. But if you look at the sales board, let's show that sales board. Who is the one person that has more sales than Leslie does through the first 3 weeks of the month?
Let's see.
Let's see who it is. Oh, it's Henry Silver, and that's who she's playing this week. So we've been talking a lot about Leslie, but she's coasting through on bye weeks right now. Henry is getting it done. He has beaten Joshua, who is a surprise 11 seed, definitely a low seed. So he took him out in the first round. Then he defeated the defending champ with a beatdown. So a lot of people got Leslie in the finals. I think Leslie might get to the finals. She's just going to get there through the losers bracket this year because Henry is number one in first call close. He's got her in sales so far. We'll see Leslie again, but not in the winners bracket next week.
You want to know who has the most sales since March Madness? It doesn't matter who has the most sales because that's not the only thing that matters. Leslie Duncan has not let me down. She is red hot, and she'll play under pressure. Henry's going to push her, and she will get it done. She does not know how to lose, and I'm telling you, you're going to regret going against the Pella Bella. I tell you right now, she's going all the way.
I'm not saying she won't. She's just going to get there through the losers bracket.
Nope, not this week. Not this week.
Okay.
Henry's going to go through the losers bracket.
No.
So, the next one, Dave versus Brett. All right. So
I don't know what you're going to say. I don't know. Do you just want to skip to the next one? I'll talk about Dave. Do you have anything to say about this?
Yeah, I got lots to say about this. All right. So Dave versus Brett.
A little confused.
Dave versus Brett.
See, you still seem confused. I don't think you know what you're going to say.
I'm pulling the Dowdy delay. I'm giving you a taste of your own medicine right now, and you don't like it.
Very awkward. I need to fix that. It's very awkward.
I didn't want to say nothing, but anyways, Dave versus Brett. I pissed Dave off last week. I said, hey, look, listen, it doesn't run. Duncan doesn't run. America doesn't run on Duncan anymore. Dave Duncan, that is. I said, it's Leslie Duncan. And guess what? I'm picking him again. Last week wasn't his week. It's not going to be his week this week. I had it wrong. It's this week. I'm taking Brett Olson. He started slow this week. He's going to finish strong. I got Brett Olson moving on. Dave is getting bounced, and it's going to come down to that Google review.
Well, I know you don't like talking about the past. Like, well, it doesn't matter what you've done so far, but it does because that's how you judge people. If you want to assess how someone's going to do, you look at what they just did. And last week, you're only as good as your last week. Dave would have crushed Brett last week. So they're playing this week. Dave has put up the sales board, Michelle. I want to show Carl something here.
It's a new week. It's all washed. What have you done for me lately?
Exactly. Lately was last week. That's what's happening. And Dave has twice as many sales. Dave, 146,000 to Brett's 88,000. Thanks for showing up, Brett. I appreciate you making it this far, but Dave's moving on. End of story. End of story. And while we got the sales board up there, I just want to point out, because I'm going on to the next round, which is going to be Chase versus Shane. I'm going with Shane. I think I made a mistake. I don't even know what that thing is on your face right now. But if you look at sales again, Shane 141,000, Chase 79,000. He's doubling them up. So let's kill the graphic, Michelle. I think we got some props here. So I'm coming back with the Gator. Is that
the
Gator? I'm gonna snuggle with the Gator.
That's the Gator you beat up last week.
Cuddling the Gator. The Gator's gonna beat Chase in your mustache.
Get out of here. Listen, this is going to be a difficult match here. Shane's been red hot, but how can you go against the beautiful mustache that Chase Thomas is sporting right now? I mean, that thing is a beautiful, full-blown caterpillar ready to cocoon and burst into a butterfly. It's beautiful, okay?
All right, but that doesn't get sales because these clowns, Shane's got his grill on underneath his mask and
how can you say no to that
underneath his mask?
How is anybody going to say no to that beautiful fur ball on his upper lip? It's just not going to happen. He is going to be selling everything he sees this week, and it's all due to this lustrous mustache. So I'm sporting it with him. I'm taking him. Shane, I'm sorry. You're off the charts. Great, and I'd love to take it, but you just ran into the mustache this week, and it's not going to happen.
All right. Well, this is ridiculous. I think you just picked Chase. I'm going with Shane. So that's what's happening. it's a battle royale this week. That's Pella First Take. We will be back next week with some results and some recaps of some very key matches to come.